welcome to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013, and I'm joined once again by one of Wise Take's finest DFS analysts, Mr. CashinDFS. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. Cash, how you doing, man? How was your weekend?
I hate ads on FanGraphs. Oh my god. Other than that, it's alright.
Yeah, man. The ads definitely slow things up. They slow it all up. You know what I'm saying? Like, slows it.
Annoying.
Yeah. Man, nobody got time. People don't got time to be slowed. Yeah. How was NASCAR for you, man? I know your co-host, Mr. Tommy Shake and Bake. He was like 4 points out of winning like 10 G's or something like that. He would have split it with whoever won, I think, but he was literally like,
yeah, he would have split it for sure. But yeah, no, it wasn't good. I mean, it was good because I didn't lose that much. I had a lot of Martin Truex Jr. I thought Martin Truex Jr. Well, I mean, I thought he was going to be the winner. I thought he had a very good chance of winning, and he cut his tire early. I was out early, so that sucked.
Yeah.
But I only lost a couple dollars, so when I have 75% of a guy that's finished last, and one of the most expensive dudes, a lot of negative points, I'll take that.
Yeah, that sounds.
I think he finished negative 23.
Oh wow! Okay, you can do that in NASCAR. Okay.
Oh hell yeah! I think he started 6th, and he finished whatever last place was today. I don't know how many drivers on there. But yeah, you lose a point for every place you finish the race worse than you started it.
That stinks.
So yeah, a big red negative 23, I believe it was.
Oh man, negatives not good. Not good.
Not negative 23.
Negative anything is never a good thing in DFS. You know.
He's the second most expensive driver on the week.
Oh man, that's brutal, man.
I mean, I had a couple teams. I think I had the same exact team as him in the quarter, but I didn't have it in the higher stuff. I only lost like 6-7 stuff.
Okay.
I can't complain.
There you go. So
but it was actually a fun race. Like, it was like anybody that watched the show
definitely thinks it's your fault that there were some wrecks. Yes.
I was not happy. Like, I'm so bored, but it was actually a good race. It was close at the end. I had a driver. Harvick was close. Like, it was actually a race. It actually raced today. It was amazing.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
It wasn't boring.
Yeah. You know what's kind of been boring, man? Baseball in cold weather. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot wait.
Balls.
Yes, I cannot wait for
Minnesota.
it. Oh yeah, the postponement for snow.
I had to change my whole team.
But just in general, like, it takes so long for these teams to get going, and like so less teams, are able to hit because the hitting conditions are just terrible. The guys look like they're freezing because this is a sport that they're supposed to be playing in warm weather. So when the weather warms up, yeah, man, it's rough. And like, it's not even like, like your typical places like the Northeast, Boston, New York. You expect it kind of there, but you don't expect like everywhere. It's literally everywhere. It's like cold across the entire country. The only place that doesn't seem to be cold right now is like California. And, they have like the biggest ballparks in the world over there. It's just like every single one of them have like huge pitcher ballparks, man. So, it's going to be nice. Don't get me wrong. I've been doing fine. I've been doing pretty well in baseball so far. I'm enjoying it. It's just from a watching standpoint. I like to watch the games. And like when I'm trying to watch baseball right now, the only team I can watch is my Mets because I'm a Met fan. But trying to watch another team and it's 0-0 in the 6th inning when there's 2 bullpen pitchers going at it. And there's no way that it should be 0-0 right now. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's like watching paint dry.
That is very true.
Yeah.
All the ballparks are huge, like Seattle, Oakland. Oh yeah,
man. All big. They do it big. I don't know why.
I mean, probably the best hitting parks out west is the Angels or the Dodgers, probably, and that's not even good.
You got San Francisco too, man.
Yeah, that's massive. That's the worst.
Massive. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. It's just enormous. But anyway, we got ourselves a 10-game slate, Cash. Let's move on to this Monday. Start the week off right. First game we got here, we got Toronto at Baltimore. It looks like J.A. Happ visiting Dylan Bundy. Total here is 8.5. Baltimore and -115 home favorite. What you got, Cash?
I don't know because I haven't even opened it up yet.
So I guess you're talking about NASCAR. You just forgot everything. That's it.
Let me open this thing up.
Yeah, open it up, man. Open it up.
What game you said?
Toronto at Baltimore. It's J.A. Happ against Dylan Bundy.
Pretty too good. It's pretty two decent pitchers. J.A. Happ versus Dylan Bundy, huh? I don't know because I want to target guys here, but I respect both of these pitchers. Dylan Bundy's been pitching really well too. What is Happ? Oh yeah, I like Happ. He's a lefty. The Orioles, for some reason, are way better against righties, and their lineup is full of righties. I like to pitch lefties against them personally. When most people think that's not good, I'd rather have a lefty versus Baltimore than a righty. But Dylan Bundy has been pitching really well.
Yeah, Dylan Bundy's been phenomenal, man. First
against
two
good offenses.
Yeah.
I mean, Minnesota is stacked offense for me, and Houston's. Yeah, we all know what Houston is. Yeah, I don't think I'll be looking at too many bats here, especially if they're going to be popular in this small park. Well, what's the temperature? 30 degrees with 30-mile-an-hour winds blowing in?
No, it looks like 44 degrees, 7-mile-per-hour winds blowing out the left.
Okay.
Still, 44 degrees is still cold. It's still not, good hitting weather. But it's a smaller park, though, so we have that going for us.
I like both these pitchers. I don't think I'll be going to much bats here.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh, wow, Manny Machado is 4.3.
Yeah, they look pretty good today. They had a long game today against the Yankees. Went to extra innings. They did pretty well against Montgomery. Like they didn't crush him. They didn't chase him out of the game, but they put up some runs against him, and they kept him working every inning. Like he struggled pretty much every inning. So. It was promising, but J.A. Happ, a little more experienced. I think he's got a little more K upside right now. I think Montgomery will. I think he's a good young kid, but I think J.A. Happ right now, he's a little more experienced. So I'm with you, man. I think I could roll with some.
They're probably only tournament options though, because of the park.
Oh yeah, these are especially J.A. Happ, because J.A. Happ can just hurt himself. He can just walk everybody. He could do that.
And the O's, we were targeting them at the very beginning, but now they're, like you said, they're swinging the bats much better now than they were. Yeah. And you know what happened? They took Crush out of the leadoff spot, and then they started actually playing pretty well. That was one of the dumbest things I've seen, and he just kept doing it day after day, and they were terrible. And then he finally changed it, and wow, shock, they're swinging the bats.
I'm with you, man. I think we can go the pitchers here. Dylan Bundy has looked extremely on point, as they say. I'm pretty sure Bundy has a slider in his repertoire, but we know Toronto struggles really, really bad against sliders. Let me just double check that before we move. Yeah, yes, sir. 25.8% of the time this year, he's throwing sliders. Yes, Dylan Bundy. Definitely take a chance on Dylan Bundy.
How much?
What's that?
What'd you say? What is the percentage of sliders thrown?
He throws this year, he's throwing 25% of them.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll take that
That's
against
good
Toronto.
Against them for sure.
Toronto can't hit that. Yeah, I like the pitchers. Let's move on to the next game, man.
J.A. Happ's hard hit percentage is very low.
Yeah. Who is he played? You also got to consider opponent.
I'm looking at all of last year. I don't even look at this year yet. I'm looking at 2017.
Ah, okay.
26% hard contact rate. That's one of the lowest on the slate.
Yeah. Yeah, Bundy feels a little safer to me just because I feel like he has better control. My only thing with Happ, don't get me wrong, Happ has a lot of K upside. I think he's a fine tournament play, but I never trust Happ. I never consider Happ a safe play because he could just walk himself out of the game. Like I've seen him do that several times. Those guys that get that soft contact, that's typically why, because they paint the corners a lot. So a lot of it's going to be up to the umpires. A lot of it's going to be up to literally inches, like centimeters. He's got to hit this way or that way. So I think Hap's definitely a great tournament play. I just, like you said, Hap is never a safe option.
Yeah, if I would have played him in the live final, it would have been beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
So do you have a thing about Hap now? With because of that?
I do.
Yeah.
Of course I do. I could have won a lot of money if I played him that day. If I wasn't such a P. And go with the chalk. Like,
oh, man.
Yeah, my God. Yeah, I'll never forget that day. I think I would have finished in the top 5.
Oh.
Instead, I missed the cash line by 0.2 points with chalk Kluber. Oh, that was one of the worst days of my life.
Last year,
I'll start crying.
FanDuel Live Final last year.
Yeah, Kluber was the chalk, and I played him even though I was going to play Hap. And it's just, oh my God. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm going to cry.
We'll move on to the next
I played the chalk, and Kluber sucked.
Yes. Julio Teheran of the Atlanta Braves visiting Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals. Total here 7.5. Washington at minus 240 home favorite. What do you think?
Yeah. Again, we get Washington. I believe we had this last week, right? Washington against Teheran. Oh, no, this one's in Washington, though. Damn. I was in Atlanta again. But I'll still be targeting Washington. I like Teheran much more on the road, though. But he still doesn't grade out as a great pitcher for me. Max Scherzer, yes, he does. He grades out as a great pitcher. But the problem is Atlanta. I do not like to pitch Scherzer against Atlanta because they got so many lefties. And while Scherzer might be the most dominant pitcher, he's one of the most dominant pitchers ever against righties. Against lefties, it's not so great. Atlanta doesn't strike out a lot. They make him work. Like every time I watch him against Atlanta, like they just have dudes that will piss you off. 10 pitch at bats, even more. So I don't think I play him. There's a pitcher that I like more. So I'm probably not going to play Max.
Are you into the whole Coors hangover thing? Like, do you buy into that too? Are you on board with that theory? Braves coming out of Coors. We know last year we saw a lot of pitchers have success attacking them. When a team leaves Coors, like using a pitcher against the team, whatever team is coming out of Coors. We know last year that kind of became a little trendy thing at some point. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't look at it that much, but like you said, last year it kind of was a thing, but I got to see it some. And you just reminded me the Coors is on the slate. Great.
Yes, awesome. Yes, it is a Coors slate. Yes. Yeah.
No, but I'm not going to look at it too much. And even so, they'll still make them work, and they might not strike out a ton because they got a lot of lefties. I expect them to. They'll throw out all the lefties tomorrow. They're not dumb. They know.
Yo, what are you doing? Slamming your mic?
Yeah, I just played with it. My bad. They'll have at least 5 lefties. At least, at minimum, 5 lefties in the lineup.
The Braves, yeah, for sure. At least, yeah. It looks like they're projected to have like 6.
They probably will have 6. Yeah. Minimum of 5, though.
Yeah. Teheran away from Atlanta. A little interesting against the Nationals, who just went to an extra. What is it? They were Sunday Night Baseball, obviously, and then they went to extra innings. The game just ended. It's like a little after midnight. The game just ended. So, I can see Teheran as an SP2 option on DraftKings potentially. Obviously, it's a risk, but because the lefties that the Washington have are pretty good. But it's cold. It's in a much bigger ballpark, and Teheran's pretty good against righties, and should have a decent amount of righties in this lineup. So maybe.
I'm pretty sure that Washington's going to grade out well. Yeah. Is Eaton back?
Yeah, he's back. He played tonight.
Him? Okay. Harper. Harper's been on fire.
Yeah, Harper looked good tonight.
I would like that.
Harper was on point tonight.
But he is very expensive, so probably also going to be fairly popular, so might be fading that if he's going to be popular. Because of the price, I mean, he's so expensive. And he doesn't grade out, like, it's not crazy. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, Bryce Harper has some serious PvP against Teheran. He owns him. owns him 8 home runs. He's got in 39 at bats. He's got 8 home runs against the man. 7 walks.
Strikeouts.
Yeah. Was that how many?
How many strikeouts?
5.
5 strikeouts, 7 walks.
Bats, 7 walks. 8 home runs. 8 home runs. 18 total hits.
That's BVP for your ass right there.
That's exactly. That's a BVP for you. That is like a that's what it looks like when somebody owns somebody right there. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, but he's 5'8" on DK and 5'3" on FanDuel.
Yeah, he's expensive. Definitely a solid one-off option. But I mean, I'm curious to see what they do with Trey Turner, because Trey Turner actually has had some success against Toronto too, and he can obviously steal bases. So,
Yeah, but it's a lot different. It's a lot different. Now, when he gets on base, it's more likely that he have guys on in front of him. When he's leading off, first, nobody's going to be on the pace first inning, but even later on in the game, I mean, it's more likely that he has hitters on in front of him now, batting behind all the monsters in front of him, than he would with the guys at the bottom of the order. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard for me to pay a premium price for Trey Turner if he's batting 5 or 6 in the lineup. Yeah. When Eaton is batting number 1. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because if he gets on and somebody's on in front of him, I'm going to be pissed. Because I want him on base with nobody in front of him. I want him to steal second. I want him to steal third.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think this is another spot where I could take a Eaton, take a Harper, but I'll probably consider the pitchers in this game.
I could take a Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman, I can always take a Freddie Freeman one.
You can sign me up to that any day of the week.
Yes, can always do that. Let's move over to this next one, Cash. We got the Cincinnati Reds visiting the Philadelphia Phillies. This is interesting. Cody Reed, the lefty of the Reds, visiting Ben Lively. The righty from Philly. Total here is 8.5. Philly a -130 home favorite. This is the team. They didn't do so hot tonight. They only put up 3 runs, but the night before, put up 20 runs against Miami. Beat them 20-1. I think it was Saturday. Miami got the revenge against Arrieta. Who Arrieta, he just sucks, by the way. I mean, I'm not gonna judge his first start. He signed late, but man, like for the last you want to talk about a dude that fell off hard, like real hard. Like, he talks about how he's a former Cy Young winner. That's literally the last time you were good. It's incredible. Anyway, Cash, enough about Arrieta. Talk to me about this game.
I won't be pitching Arrieta anytime soon. Well, we got a problem here. Cincinnati Reds bullpen is so bad. And this is going to be a bullpen game. This is a bullpen pitcher that's starting. Mm-hmm. So, man, I hope Philly is not popular. It probably will be, but I hope they're not.
Well, it is a core slate, so, there's some other spots in here.
I mean, there is. Then there's going to be more than that, too, but
it's 10
games. You got Angels in Texas, but still, they're pretty cheap, so you can fit them in with more expensive dudes, and they're just bad. Like I watch them in Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh is just tearing them up. They are terrible. So I'll be targeting Cincinnati a lot, especially at home. Oh my God, they're bad. They're bad. There's nothing else to say. They're bad. I like Philly a lot for sure. I like Philly a lot. Ben freaking Lively. Not the biggest Ben Lively fan. Where is he at? Oh, man, he's way down here. Oh, yeah. Oof. Yeah, buddy. You're way down here. He's way down here in what I'm looking for. So I don't think I'll be playing him today.
Ben Lively? Hell no. I wouldn't play that dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
But
although Tyon did just...
Oh, no, but he is...
Tyon did just pitch a complete game shutout against these guys today.
Yeah, you can attack them. But, I don't think Ben Lively is that dude.
Nah, not in this ballpark either. I like the bats on both sides,
look at some Votto, some Duvall, some Winker. I'm a big fan of Winker. I think that price is coming up. What?
When is Schebler coming back? I'm tired of this, man.
I don't know.
When's my boy coming back, man?
Yeah, I need him.
Yeah. Yes.
Franco was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
He looked good. I mean, I wanted to pitch him. I mean, I wanted to play him for, I don't know, a week ago or whatever. He looked really good, and then they didn't have him in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he's been looking good at the plate. I like bats on both sides for sure.
Oh yeah, I can load up here.
I think Philly is going to light them on fire.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where the line moves from here. I expect it to go up, and I expect Philly's number to be a little more expensive too. Obviously, it's the night before, so keeping an eye on that. But I'm definitely all on board with the bats in that game on both sides. But obviously, the Phillies more so. Like you said, bullpen game. Let's move it over to the next game. Looks like my New York Mets. We got Thor pitching. Noah Syndergaard. Thor. We got Miami, man. I hope they open up that roof. You think they will? It's 88. It's supposed to be 88 degrees in Miami. Please, just give me something. I want to see one game with nice weather. I'm starting to get depressed. Every baseball game you look at, everybody looks freezing. It just makes you feel like the whole world is cold, and it's just like, ugh. You know what I mean? Anyway, New York Mets, Noah Syndergaard visiting Jose Urena of the Miami Marlins. And total here is 7.5. Miami a plus 185 home underdog.
Yeah, this is the best pitcher on the slate.
Thor, baby. That's what I wanted to hear. Bang, bang.
I mean, there's no other way around. Like, there's no the best pitcher on the slate. Hands down.
He's coming off of a 4-inning performance, too, where he got his pitch count worked. And, yeah, he's looking for redemption.
He's the best pitcher on the slate. Your arena is one of the worst. It's a massive park. I will have Noah Syndergaard, but we'll be playing him. What is his price? Is he cheaper than Max? 10-8.
On DraftKings, he's $300 cheaper. They're both in the 12s on DraftKings.
Yeah. Give me Noah all day over Max Scherzer. The matchup is there are two different ends of the spectrum.
It's true.
Miami sucks balls. Atlanta is actually good, and Atlanta got a ton of lefties. Look at my dude, Michael Conforto.
Yeah, buddy.
My freaking dude. We're walking Michael Conforto to get to Cespedes tonight.
Yo,
I love it.
That's mind-boggling. I mean,
Conforto is a beast.
He is a beast. They walked Conforto to pitch to Cespedes.
He's one of my favorite players in baseball. Michael Conforto. I want Michael Conforto. Even in this massive park, Urena is garbage. He sucks. Yes. Oh, man, Michael Conforto. I love you. I like Jay Bruce. I like Cabrera. I like Cespedes. Yeah, I like the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
They do have to travel down there, and It's a long game today, but I'm good. Hopefully that helps them. And they get in kind of late, and they don't go out to the club and get some broads, bring them home, bang them till lunchtime tomorrow, and then really tired. Like, hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully they get in at
all mapped out in your
3:30. Oh yeah, man. I mean, they could still. Miami don't shut down. Period. Like, it don't. They could get there at 4 a.m, and if they want to go, they can go because it don't shut down. That is a city that don't shut down, so they can go do what they want to, and they could get plenty of broads and bang them till first pitch if they really wanted to. But hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they're nice and tired. Go to the hotel, chill out. They do that tomorrow night. We play them today. We fade them tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're like 7-1, man. They've been pretty on point. And Urena's coming off a really good game. Like, I'm not gonna bash Urena too hard because I actually played him.
He sucks.
The last
I
time
will bash him. He sucks.
He got me 20-something. He almost won me the donkey on DraftKings. I can't hate on the dude. I finished 6th that day with him in my lineup, man. I can't hate on the boy. But I will be targeting some Mets against him for sure. With that said, I think that the Mets have some pretty good numbers against him historically. Like home runs. I'm looking for home runs, and I think the Mets are a home run kind of team. That's typically how they... Today, Adrian Gonzalez hit a grand slam. I mean, add him to the mix. Dribble Cabrera hit a home run. That's how the Mets score runs. So if you think the Mets are going to score runs, it's going to probably be with some home runs. That's just what they do.
And Conforto will be one of those.
Conforto will be one of those. Conforto, Jay Bruce, Cespedes, I like all three of them. And do you think they would open the roof here? It's 88 degrees. You think they would? Give me some of that. Please, give me some of that. You know?
If it's no rain in the forecast, they definitely could.
Oh, man. That'd be awesome.
And that's not too hot.
I mean, it's not too hot, but it's a lot better than 40, 44, 42 like every other game we've been seeing. Miami's a big park. Open it up a little bit. Let it fly a little bit. You know what I mean? Let it fly, you know? But I'm with you there, man. I love Thor. I love my whole Mets. And it's not even like obviously I'm homering out a little bit, but I genuinely like the play there. Yeah, there you go. See? It's not just me. There you go. Next game we got here is another good one. Garrett Richards of the Los Angeles Angels visiting Doug Fister of the Texas Rangers.
Did you skip Milwaukee St. Louis?
Did I skip it?
I think you did.
No, this game's at 8:05, isn't it? This Texas game?
Milwaukee,
no, I did.
Louis
Okay.
is at 7:05.
Yeah, you're right. I did skip it. My bad. Okay, well, good call. So I'll hold it up. Jauz Chacin of the Milwaukee Brewers visiting Miles Mikolas of the St. Louis Cardinals. Total here is 8. St. Louis a 145 home favorite. There you go. You're right.
Well, with as bad as Milwaukee is right now, I got to look into this kid and see what he has. Did he even pitch in 2017 at all?
He pitched in he was over in Japan, man, or Korea.
So he didn't pitch in the majors last year.
No, man. Like he was here, and in 2014, that was his last year. He pitched in the majors, and he went overseas, and he figured out something out. He dominated over there. He was literally dominating in Japan or something, and he came back to the U.S. with a contract, and yeah, that's all I got. Yeah,
I mean, I gotta look because they've been really bad. On the other hand, they could wake up. I mean, I guess they got power. So if they do wake up, they could hurt him. I don't know if it's going to be hot in St. Louis, but I doubt it. It's hot nowhere.
Except for Miami.
Yeah, I was about to say, where I'm at, it's fairly hot. Chacin is just so bad, and St. Louis is so good. I probably will like some St. Louis bets. Don't think I like Chacin. I got to look into this kid, though. See what he's about. But St. Louis. I don't know. I mean, I don't love them. But Carpenter, Fowler, the lefties. And I like, I like DeJong against everybody, really. But yeah, Cardinals isn't bad. I don't love them, but they're not a terrible option.
Yeah, they're okay. We know Chacin last year, he struggled on the road. I don't even know what to think of that because he pitches. I can't believe he went to Milwaukee, man. What was he thinking? You know, I mean, they might have been the only ones giving him an offer. I don't know the situation. I shouldn't say that, but damn, to go from San Diego to Milwaukee, man, my man, with your road splits, man. I could play some of these Cardinal bats, and this Milos guy, he was doing pretty well against Milwaukee, but he just played these guys. So my concern is they just saw him. They just saw.
Oh, they did just play.
Yeah, they just played in Milwaukee.
I never liked that.
He was kind of cruising along, and then at the very end, he just kind of unraveled, and they got 4 runs against him. But he had 5 Ks through 5 innings. It was he was looking all right. And then he ended up with 14 DraftKings points, which wasn't terrible at his price that day. But now he's a little priced up on DraftKings. He's 7-3 now. They've already seen him once. The benefit, though, is now he's pitching at home. So it's cold. It's a bigger park. So obviously, and Yelich obviously is out this time. I'm pretty sure Yelich played last time these guys met. But, I am not crazy about, because he doesn't have dominant stuff. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't so they just went through and saw him for 5 innings. I'm just a little concerned of they might have a little read for him. But as boy Cam always says about his Brewers is they are streaky, very very streaky. And right now, the streak is not good for them. They are not hitting very well, and they are striking out a ton. So I'm gonna have to.
Well, they're always gonna strike out a ton.
That's just what they do. Yeah, but sometimes they get hot and they can hit home runs. That's the problem. And like,
no doubt about that. There's power all over the place.
Right. It just doesn't seem like they're in one of those modes. I think Shaw and Thames are literally the only guys that are hitting home runs right now.
Like, I don't even know if I want to look into him, because if I look in it, well, you just told me he's not that dominant, so pretty sure. I mean, I'm not gonna see no dominant stuff if he's not dominant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate pitching pitchers against a team 2 times in a row. They just seen them 5 days ago. That's never good.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Even with elite pitchers, like, it makes me weary. Like, I don't like doing that.
Yeah. No, exactly. Let's move it on over to the next one, which is now my New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Total 7.5. 185 home underdog is Miami. Syndergaard versus Urena. We talked about. I'm sorry. We talked about that. It was the damn it. I'm all screwed up, man. It's the Angels.
No, you're at the right game. Texas, yeah.
It's the Angels, man. Texas. It's the Angels visiting the Rangers. Garrett Richards visiting Doug Fister. That's where we were. There's no spread or total because it looks like the Angels were still waiting to submit their pitcher. I see Garrett Richards. I'm pretty sure it's Garrett Richards, but because they didn't get the information in time, there's no line. So, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I see Garrett Richards too. And Wise Take Nation knows I'm a fan of Garrett Richards. Garrett Richards, you bastard. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like him today. Even in the park, Texas is another team that's not doing great. I don't know what they did today. I ain't paying no attention. But
Jaime was like kind of doing okay, and then eventually they ended up getting to him a little bit.
They've been striking out a ton. Garrett Richards has nasty stuff. He just has to stay healthy. His stuff is nasty. He is a very, very good pitcher.
Yeah.
So I will have.
What's his price on FanDuel?
8-3.
Oh, you know what his DraftKings price is?
What, 10?
6-7. Garrett Richards.
6-7. Oh my God, all in. Just push him. Go. Yeah. Why is this price so cheap? I thought it was gonna be more expensive. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll be opening up DraftKings real quick after this show. I'm gonna go with the talent, and I know they got strikeouts. Please, oh my God, he's probably gonna become popular as hell though. That is too cheap. Play Garrett Richards on DK, especially playing cash. Oof, he should be popular as hell. And if he's not, that would be a beautiful thing. Doug Fister sucks. He sucks. He will get fisted, most likely.
The Fister. Upton
is swinging a hot bat finally.
Yeah.
The kid started tonight. This kid is so talented.
Oh my God, Ohtani.
This Ohtani kid. Oh my God, dude, you are special, bro.
Yeah, he really is.
I will be playing him too if he's in there. He should be hitting today. I think he said that he's only gonna not hit him the day before his start. That kid is good. That kid is really good.
Oh my God.
I will want to play him.
Yeah.
Maybe Valbuena, maybe one of these cheap options. But those top 3 options are great.
I will load
Trout,
up
Upton,
on
Ohtani.
I will load up on these Angels. I will keep playing these Angels. This Angel offense has been doing so well for me. I cannot stop. I'm going to keep playing them until they burn me like 3-4 times in a row. They are just like, I don't know, man. I love playing these guys. And that was in their stadium. And now they're in Texas' stadium against Doug Fister. Yes. Give me some Angels. I will be playing some Angels. Cozart, some Trout. I wish they had Kinsler. I wish they could get Kinsler back, man. Kinsler's my dude, man. I love playing that guy. He let off for the Tigers. Because him and Dozier, man, as long you always have to have a lineup. Last year, you would always have to have a lineup with them too. Because most likely, on most nights, you were starting off the game with a home run if you had one of them dudes. At least one of them was going yard. But yeah, I like the Angels, man, against Fister.
Yeah, I mean, stuff been going kind of crazy. So you have a lot of money on them. Make Make a hedge team with
Make
Fister.
Make a hedge team with Fister.
I don't even know if I didn't think I would ever come out of my mouth. Make a hedge team with Doug Fister.
No. I refuse. I just refuse to do it.
No, I like the top bats for sure. And I like some of the cheap offers too. Justin Upton, Ohtani, Trout, Cozart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. I like it. I like Richards a lot, obviously. Worried about the park. And, like, the Richards, like, the Rangers stack is where I'll hedge. Like, I'll play some Richards, and I'll stack with the Rangers because they do have a lot of lefties, powerful lefties. All these guys have power. Like, literally, the top to bottom, these guys all have power. So, I'm going to play me some Richards, but he's the guy that I want to hedge because as much as Texas strikes out, kind of similar to Milwaukee, they're very, very, very capable of hitting a lot of home runs. And just like they did the Jaime. They were just kind of rolling. Jaime was rolling, and then all of a sudden, Texas just said, nah. Joey Gallo hit a home run off Jaime.
And the thing about Garrett Richards is he can't get blowed up, too.
Yeah.
He can have that one bat inning, like first start of the season. He was rolling along, and then gave up a 3-run homer, and then another homer.
Right.
And tore up my day.
Yeah, just ruined everything. Just shit all over your day. So it could happen. He has a tendency. He could do it. He could do it. But hopefully tomorrow he can make our day. That'd be nice. Make our night, whatever. Next game we got Houston at Minnesota. Total here is 8.5. Minnesota a plus 150 home underdog. It looks like we got Justin Verlander visiting Lance Lynn of the Minnesota Twins. Initially, I think it was Odorizzi, but it does look like I'm seeing that it's going to be Lance Lynn instead.
For real? See, I had Odorizzi.
Yeah, initially I'm seeing that like Covers had Odorizzi, but then Labs has Lance Lynn, and like 9 times out of 10, those dudes are right. So I think it's going to be Lance Lynn.
Well, that sucks.
I think DraftKings actually already had Lance Lynn in there too.
Oh yeah, FanDuel has Lance Lynn too.
All right. Yeah.
Man, I'm a guy that likes to pitch Justin Verlander, but I don't think today is the day for me.
I mean, let's see if
Minnesota will strike out. My problem is that I like to get on Verlander once he gets loose, like, and he's going deep. I'm gonna wait till I see him probably pitch 8 innings, and then I'll start going. He's pitching 6 right now. He's 10-3. Minnesota has some bats over there. They will strike out too. They will be bad, but for the price, I'm not going to play Verlander today. And Lance Lynn, he's garbage. So Houston is a good stack like they are almost every day. You want to pitch Justin Verlander today?
No, I do not. I know I answered that kind of quickly, but it's only because we have Max Scherzer and we have Thor. We have Max Scherzer against Atlanta, which I don't normally like, but they are coming off a core, so I do think there's a little merit there. And then there's Thor, who I really, really like, against Miami. So, like, Verlander against Minnesota, not crazy about it, because I think of those 3 options, Verlander has the tendency, he's the one that gets blown up. He's the one that's, more, not that he gets blown up a lot.
He will be the lowest. He'll be the lowest owned, though.
Yeah. For good reason, though, I think. Only, like, he's a good pitcher.
No
but
doubt.
when those 2 on the slate, for good reason, I think. And he's on the road. He's going to take a lot of tough lefties.
I like the left. Yeah, I like the lefties for Houston more than the righties. Lance Lynn's ISO. Yeah, Lance Lynn's ISO against righties is not, it's not something that I love to attack. Pretty low.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking low.
Yeah, he does a very, very good job of annoying the shit out of DFS players. He's like, he doesn't have enough stuff to where you can confidently pitch him, but he has him and Jason Hamill. They're these guys that they're just good at getting soft contact. They're just good at getting guys to just tap the ball around and they're no fun. They ruin the fun in all the games. I cannot stand those 2 guys. I know that was a really good
I don't even have Lance Lynn's name pulled up on my FanGraphs page, so I can't even look at it for you.
I just don't like the dude, man. It's tough, man. Lance Lynn doesn't get blown up all that often. He really doesn't. Like, he doesn't go out there.
He did last game.
Yeah, that was.
Believe me,
that
I
was
know.
glorious.
Tried to be an asshole and play him on a
You
short slate.
played Lance Lynn.
I
Oh,
did.
it's a short slate.
Yeah, and well, what happened? Something. Oh yeah, Montgomery. The New York Yankees game got canceled. I had Montgomery,
Oh.
and Lynn was the same price. I'm like, he's not gonna be popular. It's in Pittsburgh, and it was the day they had the. You remember we were talking about him with the BBP. Pittsburgh had against him, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be the asshole today that plays Lance Lynn. Let's do it. It did not work. Did not work. He was low on though. That's what I was looking for. Didn't work.
I can never play Lance Lynn.
Me neither. But hey, what can I do? I mean, it was like a 3-game slate.
I could play him
one
in
of
the
them
right
was canceled.
circumstance. I'm just kidding. I could play him in the right circumstance, but I really don't like the guy. Yeah,
oh,
that's
sucks.
not going to change. Yeah, but he's also sucks to pick on because he doesn't. He's very very rarely does
Houston
everybody do well against him. Oh my God,
Houston
they have been awful. They have just been awful.
No, they have not been clicking. You know who has been clicking though? Minnesota.
Yeah, they've been good.
Miguel Sano is strong.
Yeah, man. He's very strong. I'm waiting for Lomo's punk ass to start doing something. He's been over there.
That'd be nice.
Anything, man. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
And they got a balanced lineup, man. Like I never say his name. Kepler. Got some lefties out there. Yeah, I mean, I think Minnesota is going to be something to reckon with this year.
Yeah, man. Especially once it gets warmer. Because remember that park last year? We saw all kinds of runs in that park last year. Like it was incredible. It was awesome. And part of that obviously was because Minnesota's offense is good. Potent offense. Let's move on to this next one. We got Seattle at Kansas City. King Felix Hernandez, who just got blown up by the Giants of all teams. Panda, shout out to Johnny the Greek for the Panda call against Felix. Against Jacob Eunice of the Kansas City Royals. Total here is 8. Kansas City a -110 home favorite. What do you think?
I got FanDuel has Marco Gonzalez.
Oh, is it? Wait. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right, because the game got postponed, so they pushed him back. You're right. It's Marco Gonzalez because the game got pushed back. Marco Gonzalez and Jake Junis. That's what it is.
Oh, I haven't pulled up either. I thought it was Felix.
Yeah.
Jacob freaking Junis. Something I got to dig into. I don't know, man. Is that real? Was that real? What he did the first time? I don't know. He's 8K on FanDuel. I gotta look into him. Seattle is not a lineup that I love to pick on. I mean, Cruz is still out, so that makes it much more for me to pick on than it would before. Zanino is out too. I forgot about him. It's a good pitcher's park.
So you want to hear something interesting about this kid, Cash? Jake Junis. This isn't 2017. This is last year, right? Last year, he actually did. It looks like he started 2 games against Seattle, right? In both games. No, I'm sorry. It was one game. He had 1 game. He was. Hold on. Is this right? I'm assuming. I'm looking at Fantasy Cruncher stat thing here, and it says that he went 8 innings, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits, and 1 earned run last year against them. That's what it says on August 6th of 2017. Put up 31.5 DraftKings points at the cost of 5-1.
Well, his numbers from last year look terrible to me. Wow. Dude, like, what the hell, bro? Can you get a swing and miss? Is that even possible for you, dog? It's swing and miss. It's under 9%.
Rough.
What about, you know, oh wow, yeah, I don't know. I gotta see more before I pitch him. I'm not pitching him against Seattle. No way. No, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, you'd rather pitch Lance Lynn. No, I'm just kidding.
I might. I bet Lance Lynn's. Yeah, no, I'm not pitching this kid.
Yeah.
No freaking way.
Yeah,
and I don't know.
I don't
know nothing about Marco Gonzalez either.
Yeah, Marco Gonzalez I'm really not afraid of. It's just more so that the guys that I like to take for the Royals are all left-handed. Like Duda, Moustakis, like that kind of stuff is kind of annoying. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't. There's no chance I play a guy like Marco Gonzalez. Just doesn't have the K upside, and the Royals don't strike out enough for me to take a chance on that dude. It's a huge ballpark. So as far as like damage, I'm a little concerned. But with Garrett Richards on DraftKings at 6'7", there's no way I could pay 6'2" for Marco Gonzalez. It's just not a chance. But Junis, I got to dig in on him a little bit. I know that like Berrios was really cruising against Seattle. He had one bad inning where everything just kind of blew up on him. But he was racking up some Ks against Seattle before he fell apart. So I want to look into it. I want to look into what what happened last year in that matchup. How did this dude do that to him? Where did they, I want to dig in a little bit. But there's not much I like from this game on a first look. Initially look at this game and there's not much I like. Maybe Junis. Maybe.
Dude had a 8.9 swinging strike rate last year.
Yes, he did. It was terrible. But he went 8 innings against the same team. He went 8 innings. 7 strikeouts.
I can't.
31 on DraftKings.
19 K percentage.
I know, but
19.
But that was last year. We got to see. He might have gotten better, man. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, maybe. Like I said, maybe he has, but I'm not doing that. I got to see more.
Yeah.
Show me more, Mr. Junis. I can't do it.
He's not. I mean, there's so many good pitchers on the slate. Like, there's no way that I end up with a lot of exposure to this guy. There's just no way. There's Thor. We just talked about a couple other dudes. But, I'm just saying that I don't think it's the worst play in the world to try. Because Seattle right now can be picked on, especially without Nelson Cruz. They haven't looked so hot. And it's a huge
His hard contact rate was 36.7.
Yeah. He wasn't great last year. That's why I was so surprised with that first performance. I just think it's ironic that, he's playing Seattle. He's coming off a pretty good game, and he happened to just dominate against them last year. So, we'll see. Let's see what he does. He's only had one start. I would tell you what his 2018 is, but it's one game. It's literally his swinging strike rate from one game.
And what is that?
11. Boom.
Oh, wow. He improved that thing by 2%. Good job, Junis. You got up to 11, bro. Fantastic.
In one game.
In
one game, though. In one game.
Not for me, CK. Not for me.
All right. I'm going to talk you on to somebody else, though. Ready? I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, we're going to move on to the next game. Looks like it's...
No, but you won't take Moose against a lefty?
No. Just it depends on the slate size. If it's a smaller slate, sure. Will I have some Moose? I may if I decide to stack some Royals guys, but I probably won't because I'm not crazy about the Royals. But anyway, circumstantially maybe, but on a slate this big, no, why would I? You mean to tell me there's no other guy in his position that can do what he can do?
Maybe he can get to lefties.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be low owned.
Yeah, but
maybe they get to him and get bullpen in there.
I feel like there's enough games on here that I can find somebody else, to play at his position. That I would feel.
I mean, yeah, of course you can.
I'd rather play Joey Votto. I'd rather play.
But what if Moose goes double dong, and he's 3% owned?
If Moose goes double dong tomorrow, I'll lose. I'll lose if he double dongs.
Hey, bro, I don't got no problem with that.
That's it because I don't think over the long run, I don't think I'm gonna miss out by not playing Moose's double dongs. How often is it? I don't think he's gonna hit double dongs enough for me to lose in the long run by not playing Moose against a lefty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. But I do kind of like Moose against lefties.
I can see that. I can see that. I hear you, man. Moose is a good hitter. Don't get me wrong. Not against him. When it gets warmer out there, I'll be a lot more into these Royals. When it's like 99 degrees and it's like 80% humidity on that huge ballpark, that's when I go to the Royals. That's when everybody is so convinced, it's the worst ballpark, it's such a pitcher's park. When it's hot, it don't matter. The ball just flies, man. When it's hot and humid, the ball will fly anywhere. But right now, it's like 40 degrees. It's like barely not snowing. So, let's move on to this next one, Cash. We got the San Diego Padres in Coors visiting John Gray of the Colorado Rockies. Looks like Clayton Richards taking the hill for the Padres. Total here is 10. The Rockies, a -190 home favorite. John Gray just destroyed these Padres in San Diego, but now they're in Coors, and his price reflects that. What do you think?
Got a pretty interesting stat for you right here.
Let's go.
John Gray, pitching in Coors all of last year, has the lowest home run per 9 on the entire slate, besides Garrett Richards that pitched 27 innings, and Thor, which actually has a 0 home run per 9 rate, and he only pitched 30 innings. The lowest home run per 9, and he pitches in Coors. The hard contact is way low. I think I'm going to take an exception to my rule. And I think I'm going to play me some John Gray today at very low ownership against a team he just dominated. And I faded him because he was chalk that day. I didn't want to play him as chalk. Today, he will be very low owned. Dude, I will pitch him in Coors. It is something I will do, and I will damn sure pitch him in Coors against the Padres. I like John Gray today. I just like him for the ownership, and I know he still has upside. It's not like the smartest thing to ever do. But if you got some big balls, you use them as an SP2. I like John Gray today. Period.
You want to talk about big balls? You know who my SP2 was today on the late slate? It was your boy from Atlanta, Sean Newcomb in Coors, and he did his thing. He did.
Hey man, you don't have to have big balls to pitch Newcomb.
In Coors though, come on, man, give me some props, man.
He was in Coors.
Oh, okay, it was in Coors, man. Come on now, went there. You know, dipped them in salt, and then I dipped them on the chin.
Hey, I like it in Coors, and I might do the same. I'm gonna do the same day with John Gray. I like John Gray. Give me some of John Gray.
I like John Gray too. I do.
The dude's home run per 9 is amazing for pitching half his game in Coors. It blew my mind when I seen it.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Gotta
like the Rockies.
The Rockies are expensive as shit, and they will be very popular. Yeah. I hate playing batters in Coors. Mm-hmm. And the cheap options will be very highly on too. Mm-hmm. Like Cargo, his price came up some. I think it was like 3.3 the other day.
Oh my god! How did that happen? How did that happen?
I don't know. But I don't know. I don't. I hate Coors. It's the worst thing in DFS.
Yeah.
I wish they would eliminate Coors games off the slates. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. That's all I got. You want to stack Coors?
I will probably. I'm not playing. I probably won't play any Padres, but I'll have some exposure to Coors. You know, I have a little bit. I'm not gonna go over the top. I'm not gonna try to match the field. I'm just gonna play them 15-20%, just throwing some stacks and see what I get. You know, Nolan Arenado, at least as a one-off, is somebody I want to have in at least some of. I expect him to be extremely popular, but it's Clayton Richard. You know, and believe it or not, it's not like hot by any means. But Colorado, it's gonna be about 60 degrees there. It's way better than a lot of these other spots on the slate. So, I'll have some exposure to the Rockies. They've been hitting all right, but nothing over the top.
If Blackman doesn't play, that should put another cheaper bet in the lineup.
Yeah.
So it'd make them even easier to stack.
Right.
And even more popular.
Yes, it probably could. But you know what? You know how you get contrarian cash? You play John Gray with him, because that's not going to be that popular. And there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Play John Gray.
You know how you get contrarian? Play Tony Walters. Or freaking Mike Tuchman. Who else we got down here? Is there anybody else down here? Oh, I don't think Pat Valika has even played a game yet, which I do like that kid.
Oh, I think he has.
He has played a game?
He's played once.
I see 8 games played here. Maybe he's been pinch hitting.
Oh, yeah, he's been pinch hitting for sure. He definitely has.
He hasn't made a starting lineup yet, or maybe once.
Yeah, I think once. Yeah, he did against Richard. That was the last time he started, against Richard.
Hey, if he starts. I do like him. And he's min price. What the hell? How's he min price?
He'd probably end up playing for especially if Blackman is out again. But even if Blackman's not, they probably they platoon it up. Parra would probably come out of the lineup.
How popular is this guy going to be at min price? I mean, come on now. People is not going to overlook that. Everybody's going to talk about this.
Yeah, they'll put Desmond in the outfield or something, and then put what's his name at first base, most likely. That's what I'm thinking.
If you're playing cash, play this guy if he starts.
Yeah. If you're playing cash, play the Rockies anyway, right? Because they're going to be so popular in cash games, you can't go wrong. It's
gonna be real easy to stack them.
Yeah.
What's his price on DK?
Who? John Gray?
Pat Valika.
Oh, Pat Valika? I don't even. I'll find him. Hold on. He's 2.8. Min price on He's 2.8 on DraftKings, which is very, very. Anything under 3 is like
that's close enough,
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's close enough to min price.
Yeah, he's gonna be very cheap.
It's gonna allow you to fit in Arenado.
Yeah.
And LeMahieu and Blackman if he plays, or Story.
Right.
Any of them you want to play.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I hate Coors. Despise them.
I hear you. I'm so.
Nolan Arenado is the best bat on the slate.
Yes, agreed. And you're paying for it though. Like, he's priced up like out the ass. So you got what you pay for. Hopefully, in baseball, you never know.
And I hope everybody that plays him gets a 0. That's what I hope. Please.
I'll be playing about 20% Coors most likely. The Rockies.
I hope you get a 0 on 20% of your lineups.
All right, but if Coors goes off and I get the win, I'm just gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of my nuts and send it to you. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, bro, I'm not playing Nolan Arenado. I'm not doing it.
You don't got to. It's all right. You can leave that for me. I got you. Last game, I think we got the last game. Yeah, Arizona. Zach Godley visiting Derek Holland, the lefty from the San Francisco Giants. Basically, Matt Moore 2.0. A little bit of a better version, in my opinion, of Matt Moore. Total here is 8. San Francisco a plus 115 home favorite. What you got here?
Godley killed me last start. I was expecting Godley to go out and dominate the Dodgers, and then Corbin comes back the next day and does what I expected from Godley. He's on my shit list. I love Zach Godley. He is one of my favorite pitchers in baseball. He is top 3. Love that guy. He's always too cheap. He's so freaking good. My problem is I need to go see how much the Giants have been striking out. If he can't strike out the Dodgers, he shouldn't be able to strike out the Giants. And you know how I'm going to be different today? I'm going to stack the MFing shoot out of Arizona Diamondbacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a terrible ballpark, but Derek Holland is terrible. I'm just going to do it. That's how I'm going to be different. I'm going to stack them and just hope and pray that they can hit me a couple home runs. Derek Holland is horrible. Period. He grades out as the worst pitcher on this slate for me. He sucks big balls.
He does.
Big ones.
I agree.
Where is he at? Let me see his name.
You want to just see his name?
I want to see his hard hit percentage. I know it's astronomical. I don't even see his name.
His hard hit percentage last year in 2017, his hard contact rate in 2017 was 38.4%.
I was expecting in the 40s.
No, for a full season, 38 is very high. Man, it's 38 is already very high, you know?
Chris Archer's is almost 40. Oh, no, there he is. He's right under Chris Archer, 38.4.
There you go, 38.4.
Chris Archer is 39.4 last year, hard hit percentage. That's shocking.
Yeah, it's rough. That is rough. But he had a dip in velocity at some point during the season. I think he was playing I think he had some tired shoulder or something. He was playing through something. There was a dip there when you look at his graph.
His soft percentage 13.2.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I definitely think that there's definitely merit to an Arizona stack. I think people have kind of just backed off finally. You know, when in St. Louis, that whole series, they didn't really do much. I think people are like, screw it. And it's Derek Holland. I know it's San Francisco, but if the Giants can put up 12 runs in that ballpark, you mean to tell me you don't think Arizona can? They got some beefy dudes, man. Beef.
If I see McCutcheon hit a home run, a fat panda, I know Paul Goldschmidt can hit a home run.
Yes, Paul Goldschmidt.
No, Pollock can hit a home run.
Yes.
When is my dude coming back?
Cool.
Is he even on the team anymore?
Cool.
The outfielder guy that I don't see him here. He's not in the player pool. I forget his name. Tomas or
yeah, Tomas. Oh wow, yeah, I forgot all about that dude.
Maybe he's on the DL, not on the player pool.
Yeah, it's possible.
But I think he's still on the team. But yeah, I love that guy. The guy I love to play. He got so much power. Nobody plays him.
Beefy dudes, man.
Yeah, But I just know that Goldschmidt could get a hold of one and get it out of there. Now, Nick Ahmed and Chris Owens, like, I don't think so. I don't think they got enough power to get it out of here.
Ooh, Paulie says they cut Tomas. Oof.
For real? Nobody picked him up?
It said it was 6 days ago he was sent outright to minors. Yeah.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah.
But Goldschmidt, Pollock, Peralta, I'll be looking at.
Want the power guys. What about Godley? Like Godley?
I do. Just don't know if he has enough. It's just when he pitched against the Dodgers, he got 3 strikeouts. He really hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's just so many pitchers, but he is cheap. What's his price on 2K?
9.8.
See, give me Garrett Richards all day, all the time.
Yeah.
It's a big park, but I just don't know if he has a K upside I'm looking for against the Giants. I got to go see how much the Giants have been striking out so far this year.
They played Kershaw today, the Giants.
They put up 12 runs on Clayton Kershaw?
No. They didn't put up 12 runs today. They put up 12 runs. That was the Panda game. They put up 12 runs. I was just saying if they can put up 12 runs here in this ballpark, then I don't see why the D-backs couldn't. You know, obviously the D-backs are a much better offensive team. Or they're supposed to be.
I wish it was in Arizona, but it's not.
Yeah. Well, like if it was in Arizona, though, it'd be more popular. That's kind of like the trade-off.
Yeah, you know? But it wouldn't be nowhere near as popular as Coors.
Nothing will ever be as popular as Coors.
But, I mean, I might find a stack I like better, but right now, I just know that Derek Holland is just so bad.
Yeah, he's bad, but, like, my only issue is, like, with Matt Moore last year. I believe Matt Moore is terrible, and, like, I love attacking Matt Moore. And last year, he made me hurdle a couple of times. There was a couple of times that big ballpark really, really bailed him out. And he got away with, like, meatball numbers. It's just, it got bailed out from the park. So.
But listen to this, CK. I'm talking about 135 innings here. I'm not talking about no 27 innings. 7.1 swing and strike percentage.
No, I hear you. I'm with you, man.
16.6 K rate.
Yeah, I like the D-backs. I'm with it. I'm just saying. I'm not going to... They're not
you only got 25%
I can't go,
of swings on outside the zone pitches.
I can't go, like, too heavy on a team in this ballpark. I just can't. I've been burned too many times with going after these kind of guys. He's an extreme fly ball pitcher. So if most chances are if you hit the ball, it's going to be in the air. And if it's in the air and it's not a home run, it's most likely an out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all I'm saying is I like the D-backs, but I can see a world where they're just mediocre because you're going to really have to get a hold of that ball and that ballpark, man. It's huge.
Look at this Sierra. Oh, my God. This guy might be the worst pitcher in baseball.
Yeah. Just about, I think so. And he pitched in Chicago, like the White Sox Stadium last year. So that's one of the smaller ballparks. So
yeah. Oh no, it's a big difference for him in parks,
right?
For sure.
Right. Still, though, I will have some D-backs because he does suck. I mean, I'm not arguing that he does suck. He definitely does. All right, man. Let's do some. Let's pick some home runs. Do some dog watch here. We will go. We'll do 3, but, like, it could be anybody. Like, I'm not going to hold it 2 positions, so you can literally take anybody. You get the first pick.
Hold up. Let me hold up.
No Coors, but that's always the rule, of course. No Coors.
Oh, so you're not going to give me Nolan Arenado?
Not after what you said about him.
I will take. Who am I gonna take? I will take Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker. Michael Conforto.
Damn right.
Easy. You left that wide open for me. Next one.
Hey, bro, you can have that.
You have Conforto. Okay. Cool.
Ryan Schimpf. He better be in the player pool today. If he wasn't in a...
He hit a home run. I think he hit a home run today. I think he did.
Hell yeah, he did. Of course he did. He's Ryan. He's Renfro number 2. Shit. I seen him. Like, I got the notification for their lineup. And I seen him in the lineup. I was not going to play no baseball, though. I went right to FanDuel. I went right to DK. Wasn't in the player pool nowhere. I was pissed.
Oh, man.
I wanted to play just because he was in the lineup. Like, me and you was talking about him the other day. Remember that after the show?
We were, yeah.
This is my dude. I got a lot of dudes, And he is towards the top of that MFN list.
Oh, God.
I love Ryan Schimpf. I don't care if he strikes out 9 out of 10 times. Because on the 10th time, it's a home run. Mm-hmm. That's all I want.
There you go.
I love this kid. And he's facing Fister, a righty. Please, he better be in the player pool today. I'm going to be real hot. Ryan Schimpf is hitting another home run today.
I'm with it.
Who the hell else would say Jesse Winker and Ryan Schimpf for their home run calls? Nobody.
No. I mean, I guess Johnny, he did say Kung Fu Panda that day.
That's right. Right with me.
There you go.
We're both A-holes.
There you go. I will go with I'll go with Zach Kozart against Fister. I think he's due. And
I got another one. I got another good one for you right here, right now. Franco is going deep off of Reed. It is going out of the park. 3 home runs. All 3 of those guys going to hit home runs today.
Okay. I'm cool with it. I'm good. I think I will go with if Scott Schebler was playing, I would love to say Scott Schebler, but I'll go with Scooter Gennett, man. I got a little place in my heart for Scooter. Last year, I was one of the guys that played him when he put up like the 4 home run game or whatever he had, like the monster freaking day.
I was all in that day.
Was that not like just a glorious day? Was that not just?
It was.
It was
very glorious.
It was a great day. It just
kind of like opening day when Davidson hit 3 of them. That was glorious as well.
Yes. So at this point, guys, that's going to do it for the MLB podcast. Do me a favor, if you haven't checked us out at whitestick.com. I don't know what you're waiting for. Go check it out, man. We're winning money over there. We got members winning $15,000, $4,500 every day. In all sports, Wiggy did his MMA thing, even with the Conor McGregor BS, man. He's still Paulie crushed MMA following Wiggy's advice. It's just phenomenal. What's up? What you got?
Ryan Schimpf. Min price on FanDuel, 2.5 on DK.
Phase 1.
Plug him.
Phase 1 is complete. Phase 2, he's actually got to be in the lineup.
Plug him in.
He's
going to be there.
Okay. Well,
he's there. It's a lefty on the mound.
If Phase 2 comes, but Schiff,
right.
I was going to say Schiff is a lefty.
Yeah. No, I'm in a righty.
Okay. We'll see. But Phase 2's got to happen, and then Phase 3 would be put him in your lineup. But Phase 2's got to be confirmed in that lineup. You know. And anyway, guys, check us out at whitestick.com for more fire DFS content. If you're into MLB, if you like this podcast, you got to see the Y streams, man. You got to see how we get down. CashinDFS does his MLB article. We got Johnny the Greek doing cash game articles. Paulie D's got his cheat sheet going, man. We got tons of stuff just to help you out in all different angles. And the best part about it, we're a community. We have a chat for every sport. That's the best part about it. We got a message board that's relatively new, but that's the whole point, man. You can come here, you get help with your research, you get help with your picks, your plays, all that kind of stuff. You could talk, get your ideas talked out amongst other members, and our members, man. Some of these guys have gotten so smart. It's incredible, man. So come check us out. Come rock with us. $2.50 get you in for the day for MLB. MLB access all day. $2.50. Just try us out. It's $2.50. Come on. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up. That like button means a lot to us. Subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, please give us some 5-star reviews. If you're watching us on Facebook, please like and share. Support the Wise Take Nation. And if you are watching on Twitch, give us a follow. And tell your friends. Cash, anything in closing?
You said Paulie won the money today on MMA?
Yeah, yesterday, yeah. Saturday.
I didn't even know they're still going to have a slate.
Oh, yeah, they had a slate, and Wiggy made money. He was the one. I did the live stream with him. He did his article. Like it sucked, man. He had everything ready. He had to re-pull everything down because of the McGregor stuff. 3 fights got canceled. The opponents changed. He had to tweak it up. He did well, man. He did really well. He did a really good job covering them fights. And Paulie ended up winning some dough. He won some dough. It seemed like a pretty good day for MMA. For the Wise Take Nation.
I just got so excited seeing him in the player pool.
Schimpf.
Didn't even let you finish. Yes.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, that's going to do it for us. For CashinDFS, for myself, the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Yeah.